Blessed love, this is Erica Newell with Tom Searcy. We're bringing up NugMag Magazine.
What's up? It's Tom from NugMag. We're here at the Hilton with Erica Newell from the Stephen Marley Band.
Hey, what's up?
So, tell us a little bit about working with Stephen Marley, working with the Marley family, how long you've been doing it.
Oh, wow. Working with Steve is fun. He's just fun all over. Half the time I'm laughing on stage. Because it's great. It's a joy. It's like a brother to me. We have our on the clock, off the clock relation. That's my thing, you know. When I'm not on the clock, I'm like, Steve, you need to go rest. Steve, do this, do that.
Looking out for him.
It's great working with him. It's a lot of fun. He's my bro. He's bro to everyone. You know, he takes everybody as family. We have that relationship. I've been working with them for years. I've been working with them since 1985, actually. Right, and I knew them before that.
So when you're not touring with the Stephen Marley Band, you're working on your own projects. What kind of work are you doing on your own?
I'm trying to, well, you know, I was doing gigs and everything, all that stuff before, but I stopped for a while. I figured, let me just take time out to do an album, and kind of like got sidetracked, you know, and stuff. But I'm gonna get right back in the studio actually when I get home.
Okay, and the album, where are the inspirations from? Like, what can you tell us a little about the album, like the work?
My album?
Yeah.
Wow. I say wow because I started working on it like 8 years ago. There's one particular one that I didn't even really release it yet, but inspired me. A few people know that it was on my MySpace page. You know, I was I was on the road with Wailers in Europe, family man's Wailers, and I went to Serbia, I think. And it's the first like European country I saw like poverty. I was like, wow. But I didn't know. I guess they were bombed a year or so before. But that was the first time seeing that. That really made an impact on me, you know. And after that, we went to Rome and we had like a day off. And I was just walking. I was just walking around. I mean, I go to Europe all the time. I love to walk, but just seeing a lot of people. That whole experience in Serbia kind of moved me, you know, and just seeing a lot of people, and you know, I remember having the day off and just looking at people doing their thing. I was like, you know, inspired me, you know what I mean? So many people I met along the way, and you know, there's just life and love and experiences all over. Everybody goes through the same thing, you know?
So this past year was kind of a big year for Jamaica. You know, we had the 50th anniversary, and then there was the Olympics that happened with all the victories. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, tell us a little bit how you celebrated and how that kind of impacted you. And
oh man, but if you're on my Facebook page, you know I was like, yeah, boy. I was like on top of it. I was so happy. It was wonderful. I wasn't home for the 50th, but it was, you know, I had that sense of pride. You know, it all coincided, and I don't know if you saw like how the people were celebrating.
Sure, yeah, I saw some.
Not just Usain, but the whole team. You know, the victory, and it was just a wonderful feeling. I'm already a happy, proud Jamaican, but it was just that great moment.
Respects. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, being involved in the reggae culture, the reggae scene. I mean, you've seen a lot of artists perform, a lot of reggae shows happen. Where do you see the future of the genre going? Where do you see reggae music's future?
It's growing. I see it growing in leaps and bounds. You know, especially in Europe, not knocking here, but you know what I love about Europe? I see like a mix of the more mature and the younger crowd. They love dance hall. They love roots. They love everything. You know, I have said this in one interview before, and I pray that one day, you know, the artists that do those lewd lyrics, you know what? Because
Sure.
the beat is already wicked, you know. I find myself like loving a song. I don't even listen to the lyrics that I'm like all into it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't let my daughter hear that. You know?
Sure.
But you know, I see reggae music growing. You know, definitely. It's really a joy for me. You know, growing up, I wasn't even allowed to listen to reggae music. It was like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's forbidden, but it's just because people weren't really understanding the roots of it. It's love. It's from creation, from the people, from the ghetto. You know, it has a beautiful history. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's grown leaps and bounds, and I think it's gonna grow even more.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, what can we kind of expect? What is the in 10 years, Erica Newell? Where do you see yourself? I mean, like, what's gonna happen?
In
What's
10
the future?
years, I'll still be singing. Hopefully having an album or 2 or 3.
Sure.
And touring. And looking towards retiring. But not retiring. But, you know, I just kept living life and just loving it and doing what I love to do and doing it best. Yeah.
For
that
sure.
brings me joy.
Sure.
So, you know, hey.
Sure. Is anything you want to say to San Diego while you're here?
Big up, bless up, enough love. I love it.